Train. Who dares to enter the mayhem? Faust. Kai Kiss. Danger. Earth Max.
Sorry, doing so much. I only booted up to this game to show someone in the Discord stuff against Faust. Sad part, I lacked the character they main. On my PC, I have Sin, Abba, Unica, Johnny, Bridget, Asuka. No, I had Asuka here, but then no, I had Asuka on PC, and then everyone else I did not have. Oh, I don't have Testament on PC. Those are the only things that I'm missing. I just didn't really buy into the other DLC characters because none of them were interesting to me. I'm just waiting for them to be in the chat so I can talk to them as I show this off, because unfortunately, again, I don't have Sin, which would help me show them this easier. I would have done this on Discord, but I don't want to re-download Strive again. I don't have too much space to give to Strive. So I guess I can just, since there's frame data, I guess I could I don't know what I can choose to do from this. I guess
Faust.
No, I think I could do it this way.
Kai Kiss.
I guess the second best character I could technically use is Kai. That's annoying. So since they have frame data here, this makes things easier. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, if I delay it, it's a frame trap, but that's only off 6p. Actually, wait, I want to check this. Yeah, I figured. So I was right on this being a frame trap. That's actually true on block. That's not. That's... Loses the 6p. Need to make... I guess far S, but that's a specific string that I would need to show him. Jab, neutral. You know, I'm actually curious. Yeah, they couldn't jump this. Yeah, I figured as such. There's a huge enough gap for them to jump. Now, the frame trap is this. They can't jump that, or... Yeah, if I delay it, then they can chicken block that. Except during the pre-jump frames. Okay. If I do it too late, then they can chicken block. Yeah. Oh yeah, this game's like mega dead actually. I want to see this real quick while I still have no one here. This would be helpful to learn. Let's see how dead this game is.
Network.
Yep. Oh, mega dead. One person, two. I'm curious. Let me see. Is this person even... Oh, there's Doom. Welcome. While you were waiting, I was actually just looking at, just to see how dead it is in the West, and... My friend Speedy... My friend Speedy's actually playing right now? Give me a sec. I'm just gonna jump scare him real quick. real quick. I'm actually surprised my friend Speedy's actually playing. He's playing Potemkin. That's gonna be so annoying. Please let me connect to Speedy. Please let me connect to my friend. Please let me do that. Let me just play him out real quick. This is gonna be a little fun. My friend Speedy's actually just playing in the park. Wait a second. Oh man, that's funny. I'm gonna just play him real quick and then I'm gonna go straight back to the lab. I'm gonna wait for the DM on Discord. I'm gonna laugh. He's gonna say, "Oh, what's up?" and all this stuff. It's Potemkin, so I'm not gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna burst immediately, because why not? Well, that's unfortunate. He got my best item. He's actually scaring me. He knows how to play Potemkin? Wait a sec. Okay. Wait a sec. Okay. Wait, do I have to lock in? I don't wanna... Oh my god, wait. I have like one other option. He Mega Fisted. Thank God. I'm gonna do 2H item throw from this. He just did it. He just did it. Alright. And you know what the worst part is? He could have did Hammerfall in the super, and I would have RC'd, so it wouldn't have mattered. The banana won't stop the armor. Right before I threw out the item, I gotta guess. Yeah, I'm gonna have to burst again. He's gonna... That... I probably shouldn't have thrown my JH, I guess. I'm gonna let this pop my mini Faust. Never mind, he was already off screen. That was actually a good burst there. I'm dead. The bomb only does 2 hits. If the first bomb initially hits, then it explodes. But since it only exploded, it's just 1 hit, so the armor persisted. Yeah.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright. I backdashed that, which is actually nice, but it was a BRC. With 5 feet into 6H. It's guaranteed, even if I got a gold one, or a proper stagger break. If I play Anji, it's just as it's worse for Anji. And here, at least I have range. I didn't mean to do 2K, but I'm gonna have to proc this immediately. I didn't have RC, that's my fault. I JD'd that, didn't matter. Alright, since it's not a hard knockdown, Mega Fist. Jump again, because I'm not going to try and get hit by that. I'm going to have to play Hot Potato with him. Touch that so you can't 6P me no more, please. I RC'd that, thank you. That was a hard knockdown! Oh my god, wait a sec. Good reflect, man. Holy shit. I need my HP, like now. Good thing he reflected that. I need this. Please, please, please! I still couldn't do it! I still couldn't punish! Oh my god, Garuda put me in so much, like, stagger stun, I couldn't do anything from that. I couldn't get my 5H. Maybe my far S, but that's just as slow. He 2K'd round start. This is genius, bro. I'm literally like trying to play around this situation in the corner. I knew it. Genius. I tried to 5P that shit. I have to burst that. Alright, he has that now. Means that he can't 6P me much. I have to guess all of this, bro. Look, chat. The funny thing is, he actually played Anji. He and I would talk a lot about Anji in a Discord server that we both share. So the fact that he's playing Potemkin now blows my mind. That whip punched my 5S. Would that make sense? I'd get a bigger combo, but I don't want to risk that. That's fine. Banana. That killed? I wasn't paying attention. What the heck? I'ma jump S. Yep. I'm just gonna have to. I literally gonna have to play around that. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, if he does the flick, I'm dead. So if he does this right, I'm dead. Okay, he literally could have killed me. Let's see if I can bring this back. That was supposed to be FD. So I think what I'm not gonna I'm gonna do jump. All right, good call out, Speedy. That was good. Yeah, he's whipping 5P into that attack. I screwed up. I think when he does the flick, it's a frame trap likely. Am I actually gonna? Wow, he actually kept it true enough to where I couldn't do anything from that. Yeah, wake up backdash. Nope, I always win the hop potato scenario. Nope, fast BRC. That was... But I tried to burst that too. I'm dead. I'm dead if he hits this. You're serious? Wow. Alright. I'm a 6-speed round start, never mind. So... Alright. Yeah, that doesn't have armor until like the later frames, I think. Armor, so I can't do that. Yep, that frame traps me. So I can't check if we're trying to do 6H or 6B. Or 6K, I think. That's 6K. Okay, I'm dead. This is why I don't engage round start like that. Especially against him. I know he's probably waiting for me to bring out the Anju, but the Anju Temkin matchup's so bad. 5P is just reliable here. Hit that. Hit this, so it has a higher shot. I'll take the trade. I couldn't block in time. I have the Garuda impact. I'm JDing that on purpose, by the way. And I'm so... I lost her? My 2K is pretty slow. Yeah, I figured. I'm dead. Oh, he met. Never mind. Yeah, the matchup is horrible. I'm just gonna have to burst. Is he gonna... I'm just waiting for him to hammer fall in. That killed me? Huh. Yeah, I think I have to do like 5K, 6P to beat the armor there. That's if that connects. Yeah, 5K is just gonna be the way. The hammer failed me there. Yeah. That was going to be super. That was supposed to be super. Oh boy. I screwed up the input that bad. Since his spin still is... So the funny thing is about Faust's spin as well, he doesn't leave the ground immediately. You actually could still hit him with lows when that happens. When he does mix. Yep, that still works because they change how weight classes matters. No. I tried to backdash that too. Wow, nice. I have to 5P when he does Garuda. I have to attempt. No, 6P. Good backdash. Oh, that's bad. Good on him. I'll take that. The fact that that hit my 2H blows my mind. Flick. And my 2H actually has a disjoint, by the way. It's still lost. He's trying to reflect that. Okay. That's so big. I couldn't like, yeah, if I see Garuda, I'm gonna have to match 5P. It didn't matter there either. I'll take the trade there. Mini Faust would be heading back in this direction in about now. Yep, there we go. Unfortunate. I got hit still. Damn. I maybe if I okay. 5P, 6H to pull back his hurt box. This is good. Bro! Oh my god! Come on! I lost because his command grab has armor now, man. Oh my god. No. This will still hit. He didn't get out of it quick enough. My 2H will miss with punish. Oh my god! Gold burst on purpose. Alright, now. Alright. I'm gonna have to play a zoning game right here. No! Fuck! Nice. Oh my god. Why'd they give his armor on his command grab, man? Just why? I was correct there in every other game. 5P, and that pulls back his hurt box too. Okay, good to know. Oh my god. Alright, Mini Faust, do your thing. I still get hits there. I get that combo. I'll take the trade. You're gonna get that afro. Good frame trap because of just how good that is. I'm still gonna have to guess regardless. I'm gonna burst. The afro's about to go off of him, so I figured. I didn't need RC. I knew it. Okay, good. Alright, this is... I hate that that can kill, bro. Oh, it's not unblockable, but still. That just pulled back his hitbox completely. I can't challenge it. I have to do something else around start, then. Oh my god. I 5K'd and I lost for it. Compensation. Yeah, for some reason they thought he needed that. 5K, yeah, I can't. 2P or 5P round start. 2P or 5P. That's just how it's gonna be. He doesn't care about that because armor. I just defended FD, by the way. Just defended FD, supposed to give me big pushback on block at the cost of no frame data changes because they thought that was an okay thing to remove in the game. So just defending doesn't matter in this game. It just reduces pushback, making some negative moves but that has increased pushback truly negative or punishable. I'm just gonna super. I'm about to super in his face right now. Oh, I'm fumbling up. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, there's just no reason to just defend FD. The idea behind it's supposed to like reset neutral. Stop doing that. I have that move now. Please touch that. Oh, thank God. I can't chicken block that move. There's just no point. It's just best to block it. That jump back was godlike. I'm just gonna have to be aggressive. I'm gonna have to play aggressive. I can't play Faust the way he's designed. I have to actually be aggressive. So I'm gonna do 2P round start. This should beat that. Yep. 5P. I'm gonna mash on wake up because that's not gonna reach. That was smart. I'm not gonna get punished for that. Alright. Risky. Me walking forward was a mistake. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to play aggressive. When he does flick, I should probably attempt to eat item instead of trying to throw an item, because it could depend. Because I want to 2P. Yeah, 2P is my option here. I'm gonna eat that item. He's gonna get hit by that. 2D, high low, bomb. That was a good 6P to beat my PRC there. Really good. I gotta burst that. No, you cannot do that, my friend. Just, I'll take that. He armored my guard crush. Knockdown, jab. I lost there. I died. The fact that my jab lost there off of that, unless. I'm just gonna I'm gonna disengage. If he comes at me, I'm gonna run throw. But he has to commit to hammer fall. I'm gonna dash FD like I did in the older games. I'm an FD break, that's what it's called. He almost got the confirm. Come on, push him back into the banana, please. Thank you. Mix. I didn't get my 2K in there. There we go. That's fine. Alright. I'm gonna have to always 2 feet round start. Alright. That's fine, I'll take that, because you're gonna have to eat this regardless. Please just sit there and take it. I didn't have it. I tried to... I died. Oh my god, bro. Bro. Why? Why can he do that, bro? Oh my god. I'm gonna just 6P, man. Fuck that noise. I'll take that. I'd rather eat that than anything else. Bam. I tried a 5K. Alright, so when he does the flick, it's a frame trap. I can't do anything there. Thank God that hit twice. Alright, Mini Faust, please. Mini Faust will be appearing like right now. Mini Faust, thank you. All these callouts that I'm doing is what literally goes on in my head, and why I'm decent with Faust as I am. I'll take that because he got staggered for it. I can't. I gotta not do that. I tried to whip punish. Sorry, thank you. My 2K lost there. He could. You know what's funny? If he really just was inclined to just let the bomb happen, he can just always reflect. See that was smart. He was waiting for it because he knows about it. I'm gonna just do that. That's punishable. My mini Faust will be coming here soon if I don't die. I'm just gonna block because that's bad. But see, this is what I was telling I forget his name in the Discord that we are in. I dashed in there, that's my fault. That's good. I'm just gonna do that. I got chipped out by it. So well, that's what, the same thing I was trying to tell that other guy in the Discord that we're in, that this would not put Faust into like beats A tier. It's good enough. Oh my god, what's wrong with the audio? Is that the game? I hear static on my end, 1 sec. Okay, it looked like it was just my controller, thank god. That's what I get for backdashing. I'm a FD that. Or hybrid defend, whatever the fuck they call it. I'll do that. Got it. Even though I repeated the same point like 3 times, I'm sorry, the audio got super screwed up on my end. But what I meant to say was, this is why I wouldn't put Faust in A tier off of that alone, because you can play around it, and it just means Faust has like, oh my god, I hate air blocking in this game. It means that you are able to just kind of call it out if Faust wants to do it. Because I'm looking to punish, like, that was alright. I'm looking to punish an option here. If he got that any sooner, he could have comboed off of my bomb. That's the sad part. I'm dead. That if even I did the quickest cancel possible, I will still get hit. Every character can punish that in the exact same way. It's only good with the meteors because you have to consider which option. I just defended that too. I can't jump. Oh, that's so bad to deal with the Faust. Alright. So, flick, Garuda impact. I have to jab Garuda impact. That's what this game is telling me right now. Yeah, I'm dead. I have to jab Garuda impact. Every time I see Garuda impact, I have to jab. Because I'm pretty sure that doesn't have armor. I'm confident that it doesn't have armor. I don't think it ever had armor to begin with. So, anything in my face, I have to look for Garuda impact. But that's the scary part, because he could now like mix command grab in, because I'm looking for that degenerate move. My mini Faust, I should not have broken the wall yet. He was too high, so I was able to get this by micro walking forward. I'm gonna throw him again. Why would I do that? He's a grappler. You cheeky bastard. That didn't kill, bro? Thank you. Oh my god. 2P round start. 6P. Confirm. Oh my. I'm a backdash round. Not round start, backdash, thank you. Close S Tiger Knee Fireball. That wins. You like that, didn't you, Speedy, huh? Oh, I didn't break the wall. That's fine. Get hit, please. Thank you. It's like I'm straining my body to fight this matchup. I hate it so fucking much. Oh my god. That rising PRC, he wasn't ready for that. 5K. Oh boy. Oh, don't flick it, bro. Oh, the afro was gone. Okay. Yeah, I have to hard react to Garuda Impact. I have to. How active is that fucking flick, bro? I couldn't even RC. Oh my god. I tried to super. Jesus. I'm just waiting for the Discord DM. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, let's play a bit of zoning Faust again to just get it back to where it was before. He's gonna get hit. Okay. He didn't proc my mini Faust? Oh, damn. I'm bursting immediately. Good patience. Good patience. Thank you! Finally got it. I can't 6P it. You just can't. So... that will stop my jabbing for Garuda Impact. Every time I see it... you want to do that! Exactly, that's what you want to do as Faust, but his flick is better. It has a lot of active frames. It has a lot of reach. And this guy has armor, so it's bad. He has to be aggressive. Because if I do far S, I can lose by doing that. So every time I do that, he can just sit and flick this. He'll have a projectile that I cannot deal with if he just reflects this. Oh my god, it side switched. I'm bursting. So my far S in this matchup is nice. But see, if he really wanted to, the stuff that I was going to show you earlier, he could just do far S or 5H, that string that I'm doing. He can always challenge it anytime I want to throw an item. Just defending that, it doesn't matter. I gotta not do that. I'm just gonna keep my distance. No. I'm going to keep my mini Faust in the game as long as possible because they nerfed it. Super. My mini Faust isn't coming back yet. There he is. But it's an animation, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna jump. Dive for it. I'm gonna have to always 2P round start because that's literally just a guarantee. He gets hit. Meteors. Okay. I'm true. So this is the problem. It's Potemkin's kit that's the problem. In the older games, and this is the fun thing is too. I'm dead, by the way, if I don't do this. Okay. He tried to throw me out of that. Interesting. Teleport. Mix. High low. I almost threw my controller, bro. I almost discarded it like a pile of trash. Oh my god, he really did that. Bro, you can't make this up. What the fuck can Faust do there? I RC'd. It didn't matter. Oh my god. I'll explain my train of thought after this because I can't think now because I have to like focus mad hard. They're gonna knock that. Please hit that. Thank you. Me FDing it makes that more safe, by the way. No, please. Yeah, I can't do that. Ah. He actually could have just killed me without doing that. That's fine.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Wow, that traded that time. He just doesn't care anymore. He's gonna get the afro. I'm just... Okay, thank God I didn't commit the super. I think I'm... No, I'm not dead because he did that. I got one more guess. I'm just gonna disengage and backdash. Okay. He tried to command grab me, I saw that. But somehow I still won that. Oh, he got it, not me. Damn. What can I do here besides regular play? That beat my 6P. I think it's because I whipped 2P. I didn't have enough time for the upper frames to matter. I'm a burst. He could've... It's so bad because all these times I'm jumping just to do something, he could just cancel into super. He could just do that. How active is that flick, bro? He did the whole flick and it still caught me above his head when I did JD. Bro. 5K loss. I'm gonna just do this. Because it whiffed, he was able to do that. It's fine. FD. Yeah. It's so bad. Now he brings it out. Now this fucker brings it out. Oh my god! Get the fuck back, buddy. I can't do anything there. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to switch characters so bad, but it's just another bad matchup. I'm switching characters. It's gonna be just awful, but I'm gonna do it anyway because Faust sucks, but I love him too much. Oh, Speedy. He's gonna send me a DM saying, GG's. Potepka's pretty stupid. He's probably gonna say that to me, and I'm gonna feel a little salty because it's true. I love you, Speedy. Fucking damn it. He knows Anji too, so it's probably gonna be worse because he actually kind of knows how to fight against his own character. He didn't DM me yet. No, wait, did he? No, okay, he didn't. I'm waiting for him to DM me on Discord. I'm just patiently waiting for it. Oh boy. Alright. This is gonna be bad. So immediately I knew it. I'm gonna just disengage. It missed. Okay. I'm surprised that whipped, but alright. He just 6P'd. He's not real. He's not real, bro. Backdash. Let's play this game. And this is why Anji also sucks. Oh, bro. Okay, this is just a bad matchup. Let me calm down a little bit. I'm gonna super jump. I don't want to. All right, so now I'm being in the air a lot, which is not really good. Backdash, no. Bro, that made him plus. Air blocking in strive. Oh boy. I'm just gotta go for. Alright. YRC. How am I not? I swear I'm switching block to high guard. It misses because of how spin works. Fuck. Alright. I'm just gonna have to. I can't attempt to move. Alright, wait. I can't attempt to move because he's doing 6H a lot. If I backdash, Slide Head can tag me. Okay. Round start, I just don't want to ever do spin. I just can't because it's too slow. Oh my god, I have to like 5S or 5K that. Yeah. Now he can kill me. Oh, he dropped it. Bro, that made him plus. Oh man. I'm gonna do it, but I don't like it. Alright. Fuck, I missed. I was really betting on that too so I can loop him. I have to jab Garuda the second I see it. I have to. Why is 5K not working there? It works there. I know that. It's not even the point about size anymore. They removed weight classes in the fucking game. Thank you. Why that not work? Jump again? Just spam 6P? Okay. Just wait for Garuda. I have to just wait for Garuda. Oh my god. No. It's literally a... I'm just gonna YRC, fuck that. I tried to double jump. It's so stressful there. It's like he's not even doing half of the other stuff that I just hate that this character can do. That's the worst thing. He's playing really well, and his Potemkin can get just so much better if he just learned the other shenanigans this character can do. Even if you PRC it, it's still mine. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's my fault for committing too hard. So he's just gonna throw that out. That's max range. I swear I'm doing stand block. I swear I am. Yeah. My options are very limited round start. Finally it worked. Just backdash. I'm not trying to deal with that. Oh lord. Anji, please. Oh boy. Yeah, I figured. This is so bad. I know there's some stuff that I could be doing. I'm gonna just jump. And that's all I get. It's jab 6P to jab 6H. And I can't cancel that no more. So the punish that I could have had would have been much bigger pre-patch. If his 6H worked the way it did now. If it was still cancelable. No. I'm doing my best to try and see it, like actually react to it. If I do this, he can flick it. He didn't flick it. Yeah. He tried to throw me. Alright. Oh my god, it's like a fucking war, dude. Spin around start. Bro. I get less damage for that because Garuda disjointed projectile hitbox. Oh fuck. I could have lost the game off that. FD, no pushback into the projectile. I died. He could just hit me on the ground. He didn't. He really didn't OTG me. Alright. I already think more when I play with Anji. That's the tough part. It's just my options are really limited in this matchup. Oh my god. 6H wall bounces? Why'd I do that? I'm not reacting anymore. I'm doing that now because I'm frustrated. Let me, again, I have to pull myself back every time when it comes to how Potemkin is in this game. There's so much he has that I can't interact with. Spin round start. The fact that I can't get that to work right now is blowing my mind. I tried to jab, I lost. I did it too late. He finally did the OTG Garuda impact shenanigans. Fuck, that's so bad. He did Kara Garuda. He's now doing this shit. He's now doing the nasty shit. Oh boy. I'm not trying to interact round start like that. Yeah. The fact he's trying to do more Karas in his shit. Wow. He was really playing this character for a while then to try and get this shit on me. No. That's so bad because that's plus. Oh, that's so far. I have nothing that reaches that far. It's counterproductive to what I want to do to keep myself safe. It's so bad. This character just is broken at a base concept of the game. If I FD, he's less punishable. I take no chip damage. Or, he Garuda and I FD, I still take chip damage because of how Garuda works with guard crush mechanic working in this game. And he's still plus because it's a projectile with zero pushback. If I do this, I get nothing. So if I FD any of those strings, Garuda's just safer, period. He's trying to be ignorant there with PRC. Damn it, I need to do like 5k, yeah, I'm gonna have to do 5k. Yep, another issue with Anji right there. People don't believe me when I say it. That move is fucking garbage. People just don't know. No, I've been disconnected? Oh my god. Oh boy. The Strive servers, man. I know I'm still streaming, so I'm fine. But fuck. Whatever, Strive. I'm gonna go back to the lab so we can talk about Faust. Fuck this game, bro. Oh my god. You know what? Let me talk about Anji for a second. I don't even need anybody else or even Pot. Let me just do this real quick. Because the same guy that I was telling you about when I was, I had a debate with him last time, and I was pretty sure, it got bad to the point where I think I didn't rage quit the conversation, but it was like talking to a wall. I'm not even saying that to be disrespectful. Arguing with, I think his name is like Tom or whatever in the Discord, is such an annoying thing to do. But let me just do this as well, because this is just annoying. I just hate the game right now with the master volume. Let me not do that. Okay, I just need to hear myself think. People putting Anji so high is what I find frustrating. If people, like I said in the Discord, if people played this fucking character more than once in their life, they would understand, even in a vacuum, he's not that good. he really isn't. His frame data is okay. So thanks to this, I don't have to bring up freaking, what's it called? Shitty dust loop. All right, he has nothing. So Anji's frame data is all right. This is 6 frames. Faust's jab is 5 frames.
Danger.
-2, -2, both are 5 frames. The hitbox on this is actually pretty nice. I will always admit that, though it loses to some lows. This is why you would use 2K in most cases, but it's a frame slower because it actually hits low. This one doesn't. It hits like mid. In a weird way, you can kind of anti-air this sometimes, or low profile with this. So in some cases, like, what other examples could I bring? Even from like old season 1 shit. If you are doing a certain string and Anji blocks low, like say Baiken for example, you could cheeky be a cheeky person and do this. Because you can actually hit it. This, in some other cases, this will lose to. For an example that I can bring up, where is he? Her name... what's her name? Ino, right? Yeah, she's right here. So, this is important. His 2P is nice, but it has issues, and this character is another reason why it's hit or miss. Since his 2K 7 frames, the frame difference isn't too bad here in this case, but it's a hitbox difference. So let me show this. Whoops. There it is. So, alright, perfect. So this is just her light stroke to big tree. It low profiles literally everything in the game, projectile or not, as long as it's not a grounded projectile like Gunflame. But if she does this, whoops, his jab loses. I will do the heavier one because it's slower so you can identify it visibly. But let me just show this too. Whoops. There. It misses completely even during this part. So I'll even wait. My 5K loses even when this hits here. I'm so good at pausing, I hit it on the same frame. See? Upper body even from that point upwards. So if I do this as Anji now, this works. Though his fastest option is 2P, 5 frames, this is better because it actually hits the area it's supposed to hit. So his 2P just doesn't work here. That's another thing he has to worry about when he fights characters like Ino or Soul, who wants to do Vortex or Ground Viper, is the old name, or Stroke the Big Tree. Or Faust, I think if he crawls, I could double check if my memory serves me correct. But regardless, it's 2K, 2S, 2D, and 2H. 2H is unrealistically slow to try and throw out here. You would only do it preemptively. Yeah, if I had... You weren't here, but I unfortunately don't have Sin on my PS4. I do on my Steam. But yeah, I am confident to say, because it's another low profiling move, his Anji's 2P loses this, and he has to do 2K. I can double check if I can ask my friend to just to be a dummy for a second and bring Sin and then just do it. Or since Anji's base roster, you can also check this out yourself on your own time, because you said you can't play Strive right now, so that's fine. You can double check for me if you want, but I'm confident everything that's a low profiling move like that loses to 2K and beats his 2P. It should make sense by what I've shown you. Even if she does heavy stroke, it doesn't matter. It's the same concept. Anything like this, or this, or this will beat the move. Or this, but that's just obvious, right? You could do that. They mentioned that you could throw them out of those things, but that's whatever. The other things next Tuesday, no, totally understandable, Doom. If I had him on every console, I would gladly just do it. But they can't let you use DLC characters in Training Room. I'd actually have to fight a stray Sin just to do that. Yeah, we'll wait for 6 days. I don't mind.
Danger.
But that just shows that there. The other thing with the issue with Anji is his Fujin, which I mentioned to many people, and this is what pisses me off a lot when it comes to people like Leffen or Lord Knight or dumb Hotashi. All these cringe lords on YouTube will say this about Anji, but they don't play the character. Lord Knight is a guy that likes to lab, if I'm correct. He's like a lab dude, but his arguments are still shitty about Anji. They're so bad. Everyone is wrong about Anji. Even to some Anji players, I would say they're wrong. Most would understand that Anji isn't that good. He is alright. I will not say he's trash. I hate how he plays in this game. All the changes that I wanted for Anji was for him to be like Season 1, just better. But they changed him every big season patch that he's ever had. It's so bad. He's not. You can't play Anji Season 1 here. You can't play Anji Season 2. You can't play 3 or 4. What are we in Season 4 or 5 now? He doesn't play the same in any big patch that has changed him completely.
Danger.
So even let's say if I wanted to, I would have to physically buy the game to do this. If I physically bought Strive, Day 1 Strive, not a new version of Strive, just vanilla Strive on PS4, I could stream it and then just show you Season 1 Anji of what he had that he cannot just do anymore. Or watch my YouTube videos on an Anji extravaganza video that I made on what he had at that time. But just to show, I wanted to show this other thing, but this is fine. This didn't ground bounce before. This didn't ground bounce before. Or is it? I need you to stop doing throw, please. So let me do this. One hit guard. All right. This didn't work like that before. This didn't launch like that before, except on counter hit in Season 1. So he actually got something for this. This used to launch on hit and counter hit. The counter hit would launch you up equally at that high, this high, giving him ample amount of time to just combo from it, more than he could than regularly. This was slower. This was slower in Season 1. Reactable, like 25 frames or so. It was very slow. You could do this and essentially block it guaranteed. Fuzzy blocking. That's why he could do this, then do that, or this into that in Season 1. So if you were trying to guard, get hit, then it happened, he would get a mini reward. A big reward on Rin overhead. But now, he no longer can't do any of that. They removed that in Season 2 or 3. So, this had a smaller ground bounce, not a comboable high one. On counter hit, he got something. Now he doesn't. What he had to do before in like Season 2 or 3 was like this. If I could set it up. And it's going to be scuffed because of how this worked. Yeah. So let's say I do this here. I can't do it. The hypothetical, pretend this is Rin, right? Pretend my 2D was Rin there. Rin would get a hop bounce. Butterfly would hit. Then he would get a combo from it. That point he can combo from it. But Rin itself was not comboable unless he did Roman cancel afterward to guarantee something. Now he can't do butterfly pressure into it no more. Like, it would be like this. Damn it. I have to be like, what, like right here? Oh my god. Like... And now that doesn't work. That now, what I just showed you, does not work in any context. The worst part is, one sec. Now that into this. This is what they also changed. This is stricter, but he should be able to still do this. So, a hypothetical pre-patch, he could do this. He can't do that no more. Because the hop is removed. It's now just a light knockdown. Like that. See? See? That he literally can't do that no more. It's just gone. That's not good. The idea for the nerf for this is like, oh, it's a hard knockdown now. He could pressure with what Anji's supposed to do as a character. Butterfly into something else so he could play the game, rinse and repeat. Old Anji could do that because he had more hard knockdowns in his game plan. Now they're stripped or they're just weaker. Now, when Anji does this, he's plus by like arguably 29 frames. Right there. If Anji wanted to do this, he's minus 11. You wouldn't want to do that. So I would do this, right? He's minus 11 still. And that's just me whiffing Fujin. He has that or this. That's it. Now, that's pretty fine. In a vacuum, but it sucks unless you get this because he can now combo it. They reversed what he had. Rin is no longer the combo. This is 15. This is 18. You're more likely to block this for no reward. This for him to get actual reward. The low Nagiha is better. In older games like Accent Core plus R, if you got the low, it wasn't like much comboable except in some cases. Rin was comboable and even had like guard point is what was his main character design, not this piece of shit, not this.
Danger.
The follow-ups behind it on what they were is what changed his game plan. Before I could talk about the greatness of plus R Anji, people will call him a gorilla, but they're just stupid. Like, what's his name? He's that one guy that makes a lot of BlazBlue videos. I forgot his name, but that guy. If you know him, you know him. If you don't, you don't. It doesn't matter. Anji being a gorilla. People would say that even back in season 1 that this character is a gorilla. Again, people are idiots. They will never know unless they lived in his shoes for more than... I've played this character for almost like 5-6 years. I've stopped and played Strive because I hate this game, but I play it because no one else plays the other games as much, or I just need something just to change my palette. I still love Anji in this game. He's my character, and the changes they did was everything I hated. All the changes Faust got is what I liked, but they weren't the ones that he needed necessarily. And I can complain about that, but they will never listen to a guy like me because I will never win tournaments or go to EVO because I'm not interested. I'll go to locals, but sure. Enough about my self-deprecation. Talk about Anji. When it comes to this stuff, Nagiha giving him a combo is always nice. But this is another problem that this game gives him that they will never change. And I hate this. Just let me know. Let me ask you, Doom. Do you know about gravity scaling in this game? You know, shut up. You're being very annoying. I don't need you anymore. Just go back to Seoul. Not really. Okay, good. So, gravity scaling. When you do a combo and then do the eventual launch, them in the air, the more you hit them, the more gravity will try and pull them back to the ground so the combo can end. It's not like old Guilty Gear where there's a combo hit decay, meaning that eventually the combo will just not work because there's not enough hits done to give it its oomph anymore. Hi, Jay. I'm just ranting about this game, so sorry if I curse in this because I'm very passionate about the game. But it's good to see you. I wanted to welcome you in, but I was just super deep into thought. But yes, Doom, that is gravity scaling in this stupid, I'm gonna change my language because my friend's here, stupid thing in this game. So, when it comes to that, Nagiha, you would think that no matter what he does, he should still get a combo here. He should, right? Because it's not like he's knocked in the air yet for this combo. But, now, where is this stupid thing? I'm gonna just make him stop doing any form of actions, because, yeah. Alright. When Anji does this... Whoops. Actually, just let me just show you this as a step-by-step. Alright, he could do that. Just raw Nagiha. Now, what if I do this? I can't no more. Off of just one hit, I can't do it no more. What about 2P? Because 2P can hit in a weird way, right? Let's say this. That wouldn't reach because the hit's a little weird. And they did some minor changes that I will talk about later that I also hate. But 2P will reach there. 6P won't. That's all Anji gets. Except 2P and a super, but I'm not going to try and overly step-by-step what I need to say. Just that. So, 2P can hit. 5K can hit. 2S can hit. 2S is too slow. I take it back. You'd have to do like 2K into something else, right? That. He could do that. Not 2S. 2S is 10 frames versus 5, 7, 10. So he can't do a 10 frame. But he could do all that other stuff. Previous patches he could because they had a ground bounce in Rin. But we'll not talk about that yet. We have this. Just purely this. Now, if I do just one starter, the combo is gone. He can't do anything after that. It just doesn't exist. Purely just doesn't exist. So now I do this. 2P will hit, not 5K. So let's say this. Damn. Oh my god. 2K won't reach, or it won't be able to hit. This is 5 frames. This is 7 frames, by the way. I will delay it too, just to show you that this still doesn't work. 6P will, and see, this is another problem. You see the quick recovery and launch back. That changed. That wasn't like that before. It's really bad. In the corner, let's see. You're seeing the problem? I'll just do this. I have to do that earlier, but that's due to a higher launch. As you saw, if I just do one hit difference, 2K will not work. Not anymore. 6P doesn't even work because of how that works. In Season 1, he could do that. I would have to do 2P Fujin, I think, in the corner. That doesn't work either. A Gatling doesn't work. Now I bring it back to mid-screen. As you saw in the corner, this will work off a regular hit. Cool. And by the way, that got nerfed a little bit too, but I will talk about that later. But the little hop jump he gets from 2K, it still exists, but it's just not as good as it was before. That's a nerf to me as a player, and a nerf to Anji, but that's just me, personally. It nerfs me. That means, this is the bad part, and I'm so glad frame data now exists, because you'll see how negative this is. I just did a whole crash course of gravity scaling off of just one move that launches the character in the air. Now what if I push the ground combo before he launches in the air? What happens? That's even lower, but this is the combos that I've made that no Anji does. This is what I do. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That is even lower, by the way. Just look. He has less hang time by a few extra frames. This actually has more wiggle room than his Rin did. No. let me take that back. Than Nagiha does. But let me not layer myself too much before I get lost in my own explanation. Let me just explain Nagiha. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, I hate when I... Look at that. The combo just dies. I can't get a further extension anymore because gravity got pushed before it's even a factor in the game. 7 hits. Me spending half and 25% of my bar for nothing. And I'm only plus 9. All the work that I'm doing, I can't even fast RC for something, and I lose frames because I did that. I'm fast Roman canceling 2 times to do something like this. I would have to see. I can't do that no more. I lose my 2H combo because I would do this. Just an example. You've seen the combos that I could kind of do against what's his name, Potemkin. Yeah, I've landed some of these, so I don't have to repeat the whole cycle. But as you see, even with this, the red Roman cancel that juggles in the air, it's worse. I can't do this no more, or I can do this, but that's it. But so like I would have to do this. That's as far as I get. If I even implement Nagiha, it doesn't matter. But this is a different thing in his kit, so. Doesn't matter, and I'm only plus 9. From the corner, what can Anji really press? He has this, but it doesn't reach. I have 5K, that reaches. From right here, 2K misses to right here. This now becomes like a 1 frame because it's +9. This is 10 frames. If you do the math, this would be here. This is like, he's like 9, right?
Danger.
So this would be like 2 or 3 frames faster than what most characters can do. That isn't a DP. 1 frame of invul, right? Or wake up super, but again, wishy-washy. Or 2D, because that's also 10 frames. This has better range in this 2D. Right here, this whiffs. This hits. This shows you how much I put blood, sweat, and tears into the stupid character. I want to turn off this guy saying negative or burst max. I swear, please. Oh my god, sound settings. I just want to turn off the dude. I'm gonna just turn off. Is it SE? I think it's SE. 1 sec. Audio's being stupid again. Okay, you said gauge settings? Alright, let me see. Disabled, disabled. Thank God. Alright. Thank you. Whatever. Sound effects, that's fine. I can just hear Anji's great voice. Anyway. I went through gravity scaling, so I could do all of these cool combos. 150 damage and all that stuff. I can't get nothing else unless I do a Roman cancel, a regular one. I can't do that. I would have to do regular Fujin again to end it. I'm probably going to change this back. And I get 206. Solid damage for all that work. And he still says positive bonus, so I don't think it mattered too much. But I think it's because of the negative penalty being annoying. So whatever. Let me bring this back because I definitely take that back on the voice thing. Kinda need that. Alright, perfect. So I have to just end with regular Fujin. I can't get Nagiha into something else. That's just where it ends. The only benefit that I found for this was only in the corner because I could do this. Oh, is it not on? Huh. Yeah. But see, when it comes to an average Anji combo, it's been very heavily gutted, but he has like this. I mean, I've already done them, but I feel like I just kind of need them in a better match just to show. Actually, wait. I do have... Actually, wait. That's actually a good question. I don't think my replays carry over between PC and PS4, right? So...
Replay.
Let me see. I know this game had updated stuff, so old replays might just not work anymore. Because I haven't played the console version in a hot minute. No, these are still here. Okay. These are old. So, okay, so it's almost like Street Fighter 4, where it actually keeps some of my old replays. Yeah, but it's just deeper than that too, Jay. And that's like, it's a deep-rooted issue with this character and why I have such a problem with the community that want to say this character is like uber broken or super top tier. It pisses me off personally. And Anji's not in any of my replays here. It's just my matches with this person as Faust. It's not alphabetical order, so. Okay, well, yeah, I figured. This is the only ones that I have. Dang. Ah, that's rough. But okay. You have my old YouTube channel, but the sad part is my Anji is like technically better in some matches that I've had. It's rough. And the funny thing is, even before they changed how fast Roman Council works,
Who dares to enter the mayhem?
even like how I always did fast Roman Council because I found cool things off of it that was flashy, but still gave damage. I also burned my meter a lot because this is another problem with Anji that I've always described, and nobody else acknowledges this or make it an important point as much as I would, that it's very important. I've said this to Tom in the Discord Doom. You can even check if you want to see our text debate sometimes. But it's what's the word? When Anji does these things in a vacuum, they're super easy. In a real match, they're still not as easier to deal with because you have real player input. But if you lab the scenarios and then lab what Anji's options are, he becomes super easier to deal with. The list I made in Infinite Server is made up on my own, and my friends did give me some other criticisms. Yeah, and this is the thing. I don't even make a tier list unless someone asks me. But I'd rather do a matchup tier list, personally speaking, because I don't master Soul Bad Guy. I just know what he can do and what his options are against my character. So in a way, it's easier to learn how to deal with a matchup than peak player versus peak player, because it becomes too biased. It becomes too heavily biased. When you see a chip player rank Anji, it's from their personal experience and maybe some other players because they'll watch on YouTube. But it's not like he's doing anything different. If they themselves take the time to learn, Anji is... If they have my knowledge and other players' knowledges combined, that's a better understanding of why Anji is the way he is. And why I say he's weak or bad. I'm saying bad in terms very loosely because he's not like Faust or something. But it's just underwhelming, or why I say he's mid. Objectively, he's quote-unquote better than his Season 1 version. But he's less fun. And I would even argue, in some cases, worse. Because of the options he's had before. Now, to show the other things that he had was this was important. This was a big nerf, and I made it such a big deal because it bothered me so much. There's levels to counter hits in this game. This is level 1. These are level 1 counter hits. These are level 2s. Those are level 3 counters. I can't for the life of me ever put him in top tier. Maybe top of mid tier. Like, if they just tweak him properly in some ways, I could probably put him there. But the difference of power level with the other characters between him and top tier is so staggering. Yeah, B tier, if I wanted to really you have, some people would say S tier or double S tier, depending on the player. There's no awful character in the game, quote unquote. There's weak characters. So if you want to say he's a good character, in the midst of every character in the game, I would put him in mid tier. If I went by S, A, B, and C, I say there's no D tiers. If I went by my list in that order, then I could easily put him in like top of B or A minus. If I wanted to stuff in a middle ground, like A minus. If anything, if I really wanted to give Anji credit, and then everyone else would be under Anji, because of how power level works in this game, from my opinion. Other people would put like multiple S tiers because they think even within the high level, like high power level characters, there's still a separation between them. So that's why there's different levels of high tiers in this game. So you could flip between them. Exactly, Doom. That's exactly where I'm getting at. So just to pull this off, to back to what I was saying before, there's 3 levels of counter hits. 1, and then what was it? 2, and then 3. You have those 3 levels of counter hits. Anji's, this is in Season 1, and I have videos on it. This used to be a level 3 counter hit. It's no longer anything. It's a level 1. So, this made it bad. If he whiff punished somebody doing like far S or something, he would get this into that move, the hop. He can't do that no more. Even with regular counter hit off, it's -7. Now with force counter hit, -7. It did not matter. I think it's even it doesn't have any big counter hit difference, because this is +7 on hit, on counter hit. Regular jab, it's +1. And auto cancels into itself. But that means, and this is what I would learn, because I like getting counter hit confirms in fighting games. This doesn't work. Force counter hit though. That doesn't work, but just to show is like that wouldn't work. Let me do this again. Yeah, there we go. I would do that. There we go. Yeah, those are like auto cancels, but I'm just saying that is +1 on hit, meaning that Anji cannot do anything else outside of 6P, like the Gatling strings. It doesn't matter if it's counter hit or regular hit, it will always work because it cancels into it properly. Even that. So, when it comes to Fujin now, the frames on it don't change. It's still -7 regardless of counter hit or not. In Season 1, and I think only in Season 1 because they changed this in 2. I'm confident in saying that. This both versions no longer have level 3 counter hit. They removed it after Season 1. So let me just do this for my own sake. That's -3. See, yeah, it doesn't change. Fujin doesn't change any frame data on counter hit. So it doesn't matter. So what Fujin used to do, and again, it's not as like super realistic or a consistent way to do it, like the full charge version. Let me preference this. If I do this pre-patch, Anji would get a ground combo confirm that would net him solid damage. Fully charged Fujin wouldn't change in that same manner because it has its own unique thing. When Anji does full charge Fujin before, it would do this. Let's pretend for a second I do this, right? It's the big counter, right? It would, in a way, it would do this. Old Fujin, fully charged, would launch you, and it would be even a bigger launch, actually. Netting Anji a huge combo and a huge flashy combo. He could do that. Not anymore, because they nerfed how his counter hit Fujin works. Full charge Fujin definitely is like really weird to land even in a real match. I've even landed it in some real matches, but not realistic enough to where I'll say it's confidently there. If it happened, it happened. But regular Fujin was good enough on its own where it counter hit, he got something. It was enough to get him like a whole air combo into his dust loop or into any combo that you could think of with Anji. That's what he had before, but that's gone. So counter hit, he's still negative on hit, meaning you could simply just throw him for free. And this is another problem with Anji that I've said since Season 1. He is a meter hog. He is the Energizer Bunny on steroids. He needs every amount of resource possible to play the game when no one else has to really do that except to push their combo or damage to greater heights. Anji needs it to function. In a game like this where you build a lot of meter fast, you would think that'd be okay for a meter hog character, but it's not. Because all the stuff Anji has is dangerous to play around. So, this is where the knowledge comes in, if you know. You would have to describe what you think Disney would do better in what context, if you want to say that. Like, give me a scenario if you want Doom, and then I'll answer. But, whoops. I could take this counter hit off now. It's no longer important. The meter. Okay. So, the meter management. This is actually easier. This will answer your question.
Who dares to enter the mayhem?
Soul does better meter management because he doesn't need it that much, but he can push it if he wants to. Chip can do both. He can be meter hungry or meterless efficient. That should be the word I should use. You can see the crazy stuff Chip can do with meter or without meter. But again, he's flexible. Melia could do both. She's flexible. Nagariyuki is just stupid. He doesn't need to worry about it. He has his own meter to worry about. But if he has meter, he could do that too. Because his meter, like, they could play, make a mistake, Roman cancel, back to neutral. Chip could do the same. Melia could do the same. Nagi doesn't have to because he has Fukio backwards or Fukio clone, Fukio DP break, Fukio back. Fukio. The fact he has Fukio means he doesn't have to worry about it at all. He's his own thing. Jacko has her minions. She doesn't have to worry about it. But she has some moves that can be kind of safe or lightly punishable, like -6 or something. You'll need a small punish to net you something, which is a punish of itself, but not a big one. But again, she has her minions that adds a different layer of pressure to it. She doesn't need meter like she did before in Exerd in some cases, because in most cases, even in that game, she didn't need meter because her minions functionally worked different. Testament doesn't need meter to function in the game. It gives them the ability to do different options, like fake teleport, but now they can fake teleport on their own anyway, but they can also do the same thing Faust can do with the fake teleport. It just requires a bit more setup. But it's the same concept. PRC teleport behind throw. PRC low. PRC over grounded deep 5D, which is an overhead. Your dust. Testament is fine. Dizzy can play zoning just as fine, and if not better, than every other character in the game. They don't have to worry about that. And her frames are just kind of better. In some cases. And she has ground ice. So characters like Potemkin can't just hammer fall in her face. Because the snow, actually, I'll just do this just to emphasize my point before I go back here. But it's just better just to visualize, because this is what I like doing. If she does the ground ice, dumb, I'm trying to clear my words here because my friend's here. Dummy Potemkin exists. He has slide head, so he can play around it anyway. But if she already has this, because you would do this as Dizzy anyway, you would do... Where is it? I know it's in here. I hate that I don't remember it by heart. Where is it? Is it Icefield? Yeah, it is. Okay. That, right? We make Potemkin do... Hammerfall is... It's a charge motion. Okay. Alright, perfect. That's so stupid, but you have 30 years to see that. Meaning that you could do whatever you want. So whatever. As you see, she's like able to do whatever she wants. She's fine. Okay? That's the point I wanted to say there. She has Ice Field. No one else in the game has that to nullify your mobility options. Even your best tool, like Chip, still gets nerfed by ice. Not as... I think as hard as everybody else, actually. See, yeah, but I'll talk about that later. But see, this is the thing with the Anji comparison that's really important, right? So I'll explain that after I check this one thing out, just for Chip's sake. Ice Field. Oh my gosh, I hate... I'm doing it though. I'm doing it, bro. Thank you. Way different compared to everyone else who tries to run, because he has the best run speed in the game. But it still gives Dizzy so much time to at least prepare herself with something. He has other options to kind of cut the screen just as quick, like Alpha Blade, right? I know I remember Alpha Blade, I swear. Okay, that's the command grab. Where's... There it is. So that's up Alpha Blade. Where's ground Alpha Blade? I can't believe I don't remember. Alpha Blade. It's punch? Oh, okay. Oh, you just told me the second I found it, but I appreciate it, Doom. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it didn't do it. Wow, what the heck? Did I give him more range? That's funny. Oh my gosh, please. I'm doing the input game, please, bro. Bro, I'm doing the input. You see me game, please. Bro. Jeez. Oh my lord. I need to hold it? Oh my god. Okay. It doesn't tell me to hold though. It just tells me to... It's forward! I'm doing quarter circle forward like an idiot. Oh my gosh. Whatever, bro. I don't need to hold it, but it's just forward. Okay. I hate this game, bro. Oh my... I need to tap forward medium, bro. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, see, he whiffs it completely. Get me off the screen. I'm mad at myself. Whatever, bro. So it's forward medium or forward slash or forward heavy slash.
Who dares to enter the mayhem?
But just to get back to explaining the Anji problem. Dizzy has a lot of tools where she doesn't have to worry about meter all the time. She's weak in a lot of other areas, but she doesn't need meter to necessarily function. Think of it like this. When she does roasting chestnuts, that's a real move, by the way. The fire weapon projectile, it's plus on block. There's a small gap in between, but if you space it, it doesn't matter. Most characters don't have a complete get out of jail free card option unless she does a point blank. And she can kind of keep looping it in a way where she can kind of have it still be in her favor. She has grounded ice fish. It's weaker than it was before, but it still exists, so it's something that they have to always count on. When it comes to Anji, like Knockdown Butterfly, you can gold burst that if you didn't know that. So if Anji is trying to gold to restart his pressure after a knockdown butterfly, there's a gap off the first block, and if Anji persists or tries to do something behind it, you gold burst, and now you reset the neutral. He's full screen, you're full screen, and you're building meter for like 10 seconds. Enough to get like a bar or more, if depending on the scenario. So that's actually good for the opponent, not for Anji. If he blocks it, it's safe, because now gold bursting isn't like really punishable anymore. I think it's like, I could check it, like something small. You can't get like a close slash or something. Like, let me, I hate that I have to keep doing this, but it's for my sake of mental. So let me do this. I probably should have picked Anji for the sake of the conversation. I just need to see regular gold burst frames. Just, that's all I need. Let me see. Because I'm thinking about it now. Alright, he's going to be on block all.
First max.
I need him to not freaking jump, please. He's safe on block. There's no way any character can punish this. So even if Anji is dash blocks, he's pushed back. So this is another stuff that I've always practiced. So let me just do this. I should have did this from the beginning, but I just needed to see the raw frames. It's -2, meaning that no character, unless they had a 0 frame or a 1 frame, could realistically punish. I don't know why I keep getting funky sound, but well, alright, there we go. Hopefully I don't have any words like sound in my ear anymore. Alright, so I'm gonna do basic, and that's what I would do. So I'm gonna make him not blue psych burst, but burst off of recovery, because that's what he's gonna do it off of. See? The butterfly's there, so if I do this, now if I do this, I have double-digit frames. I'm not hitting anything from there. So if you call it out, it doesn't matter. Anji can't spin through bursts in this game. Bursts are big. That burst is kept the same. It's not full screen like blue psych burst is. But gold burst again just doesn't matter. So I could do this just to show you too. He's gonna block. I could try and do this. Doesn't work. So Anji has nothing here. Okay, yeah, for sure. I'm just happy to see that you're here at all, Jay. It makes me happy to hear from you again. But just to show that Anji can't do anything here. I would have to whiff punish it. Pre-patch Anji would have liked that as a punish, so I have this. What? 5K works. What's going on, game? What's going on? Am I just bad right now? I swear, bro. I literally know it works. What's happening here? Thank you. I was about to get so mad. I don't know why it's weird. I could do this for free every time. Bro. I never drop this realistically. I really don't. This is bothering me. You do? Okay. But I've showed a lot, even though this wasn't for Faust. Sorry that I got sidetracked, but if anything, I could do this again in the future. I can maybe even download Strive again on PC, so we could just settle the sin thing. I don't know. It depends. But every other character could play. I'll say this before you have to go. I might stream just a tad bit more, but most of the characters in the game could do without meter management as much as Anji. Baiken, Sin, I want to say to a degree because they got hit buffed, and the the follow-ups because of his food meter. But you can tell me otherwise. I'll gladly accept that. Abba's different because she has 2 forms. Unica, we don't have to talk about that. Axel, again, he's very flexible, especially since his meter with the time stop. Kai is Kai. May, Dolphin, command grab. The way to make her hop off the dolphin, which is new. Then she can guard crush you as well. So pretty consistent. Doesn't have to rely on meter as much as Anji. Sato, he's very, even though people put him weak, I want to say it's not as bad as Anji because he has Eddie. Eddie kind of the way where he can work around that. But I'm not going to talk about him too much because I don't play Zato like that. But I know when I've watched Zatos, they're not always hinged on meter. Exactly. And you know what's funny? That's the same thing he had to do in Exerd with the no stamina thing. If he did the special move, he would be in stagger where he's hungry. He doesn't need that in Exerd if you Roman cancel the end right before the ender, so you can bypass that animation. But in here, same thing. Glad you said that. Again, not hinged on it. Ino, it emphasizes her game plan, but she doesn't need it as much. We've seen Daru Ino do a lot with and without meter. Happy Chaos, he has his gun. Alfeld, she could do both, but she's not hinged on it. Potemkin is just stupid. Ramethal, she doesn't need to, but she can, and we've seen it. Even like during season 1, 2s, and 3s. So that's all there too. Giovanna, I would say she does kind of need it, but the sad part is her design is constantly at war with it because she wants to be a meter hog to get the buff with the green dog and then the green skin to get better damage and all that stuff. But she has to. She's playing Strive. She's playing Guilty Gear. She has to spend meter often, so you have to play with that. So she's a rushdown too, so she can always break the wall to kind of recycle her meter like that. So that's fine. She moves in quick. She's plus and has like a good amount of pressure options. Gold Lewis doesn't need it, but he can. He usually uses it for blue Roman cancel to fly across the screen like a bird. So whatever. I have Bridget on PC. Bridget can, but she's not fringed on it. You can probably watch Diaphone play Bridget, and it's not even like meter intensive. What's his name? Asuka. I have him on PC. Not meter intensive. He has his own meter to worry about. No, he has 3 things. His HP meter thing, then the cards, then tension. So he is a very complicated character in many ways where you have to work on your management. So if you really want to say, and I wouldn't even disagree, he's more meter intensive than Anji because of his kit demands it. Slayer doesn't need it. It just emphasizes his game plan. Venom, I didn't watch any Venom because no one's playing him. But when I did watch for like the day he came out, no one's really throwing away meter like Anji has to. And I fought GC Yoshi. He's an online friend of mine. He used to play Anji, and I talked with him like sometimes about the Anji stuff and share with my grievances. Even though he and I agree to disagree, that's totally fine. He's a Bedman player in Exerd, a really good one at that. And I fought his Bedman in here like a few times. Oh, wait, she's gone. Super fucking good. So, that's all I have to say. I went through everybody except Johnny. Johnny really doesn't need a meter like that. It just emphasizes his game plan. Like many of these characters. I didn't say much about Leo, but his back turn thing is his main focus. He doesn't really need meter like that. But he can. And he has a command grab too to add. For Faust, it's actually not even that crazy. He doesn't need to spend meter that much. He only will spend it on gimmicky options like teleport, PRC, or the super fake, where he would do super RC command grab, so he can get the iframes behind it. That's it. I know Gold Lewis can do the same thing, so Gold Lewis can do the same thing. I thought there was like another character who could do the same thing as well, like a third character. I don't remember who, but yeah, those are every character in the game that doesn't need to spend meter like it's their life, like Anji or Asuka. And Asuka has a way to play with his meter anyway. It's just super complicated. So, like, all the stuff that I've done with Anji, and you can even watch other players with Anji, it's always just spending meter. It's to make him safe. It's to get combos. It's to do something different with his horrible pressure. He doesn't have guard point anymore, so you can't tank an option if you're matching, or you're trying to throw him in it, or something. It doesn't matter. But I know you have to go, so I prattled on long enough. I want to almost stream again when you come back, so I can properly explain the Faust stuff like I wanted to. But yeah, I wish on PS4 I could just switch to a different game, but it doesn't let me. I'll have to end stream, then reopen it to play a different game. But yeah, that's everybody, in my opinion. Is it? I hate this. I would have to go to East Coast to find more players.
Network.
Oh my god, please. Oh, now 11 players are on in the tower. 2 people are still there. I want to fight Venom, but no one's playing him in the West. Alright, be safe, Doom. I'm gonna just play this stupid game a little bit more and go from there. I'll have some more footage of my current Anji, so that won't be too bad, I guess. Oh, wow. I could fight a Gold Lewis right now. I could fight a Slayer right now. I actually want to play a Slayer. It's not a completely terrible matchup for Anji, but it's definitely not... Oh, well, I lost my chance. Never mind. I take it back. There's a Faust in here. I'll gladly. I got disconnected from the server again. Oh my god, bro.
Network.
Do I have Devil May Cry 4 installed? I would rather play Devil May Cry 4 now, because this is getting on my nerves. Or I actually could stream Nocturne, because my friend said he can help me get past this spot, because I am bad. Oh boy.
Welcome.
There's only one Unica in here. And that Faust player is just not readying up, so I just won't bother. I'll just fight this
Are you ready?
guy instead. It's a gold wanted poster. So they already hit godhood, I guess. He's just not getting ready up. Okay. I guess not.
Are you ready?
Thank you. Let me fight more Unica anyway. I need to fight this matchup more. Ooh, they're a floor 7. And they're on PC. Or a different console, who knows. Whatever, I guess. Let's just see where this goes.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
職務を遂行する。私。
Duel 1.
Alright, let's see how this goes. Wake up 6P. Alright. That was my super. That was my super too. I screwed up. I'm surprised that I didn't get half of what I missed before. I'll just make sure not to lose again. They don't know that that's fake. That's okay.
Perfect.
I need to work on my 5K timing. It could be because I got the PC timing down. That's my fault for not punching that. I just gotta do better. If I'm somehow dropping 5K, the easiest confirm, I don't know.
They cannot.
I know PS4 is like behind like a frame or two. You really chose to burst that instead. I screwed up. Good patience. I screwed up. I see what the issues that I'm facing right now because I'm terrible. 2S beats mine. Wake up, bro. That's okay. That's fine, I guess. Good on the call out on that too. Double low. Okay. I didn't get my fish follow up. Oh, they're panicking. I lost there. I should have died there. I should have lost there. I screwed up. They definitely panicked. I should have lost that. Let me just check you. Okay, good. Don't let me do that for free. Ooh, that beats my co. Alright, so I can't do that pressure setup anymore. Not against Unica because of her JH. They're mashing. Alright. Wow. 5p. Made sense. Yeah, they're definitely... Alright. So, I could already see what I need to fix. Okay. The way they play, I'm gonna disengage. This person likes to mash 2S for some reason. So I can't do my... I could probably do 6P instead. Good delay, close S. Why they do... Why they whiff 2S twice like that? They're definitely not thinking about it. Okay, the red one I know I can slide under. The blue one I can't. This person's not thinking. They could punish that. Alright, then turned up a notch. Alright, I'm not gonna let you get away with any of that nonsense anymore. You're gonna have to do something different. If you match around start, you lose every time. GG's. It's a floor 7, so I'm not gonna take it too hard, but I'm definitely not gonna give them a free match either. And you won't play me again? Okay. I guess, bro. You're the only playable person in here. Like, bro, why? God. I know you're a floor 7, but
Are you ready?
I literally have no one else to play except you.
Man.
I just need this constant matches. The fact that close S lost there blows my mind. I'm gonna wake up super.
Angie wins. Duel 2. Let's rock.
I guess if I ever get a jab, I gotta use just 6H. Yeah, I have to guess high-low there. He's gonna keep holding forward. Alright then. You can punish that, not with close S though. I'm dead. I'm alive because I'm on G. My spin being, what was it, like 15 frames or 16 frames? I was right too, that's the sad part. It's not like it's a DP, bro. You can just pressure. I have no defensive options. Until I got meter. Why does that not work anymore, game? Please tell me. I hate this game, bro. I hate it so much. I spun way before, but it's still not within the frames for it to matter. I knew you were gonna do something, and I was right, but the game said no because I was too slow, I guess. No, the move is too slow. So I should have just spaced it out, because why not? She has a DP as well, and you're not using it. Since you're too high there, I think I could probably do a throw there instead. Throwing shit out, bro. I got meter. It has to be because it's a console. There's no way that I'm missing 5K like that, bro. I'm getting hit. Alright, you know I have a counter. You know I'm gonna use it, so actually think, please. Just mash on wake up. Okay. Run throw. Alright then. I'm just gonna YRC, never mind. I tried to backdash, and the audio keeps getting fucked up. That's so annoying. Sucks that I'm losing to that, but
let's rock.
Well, I hate that I'm missing my 5K. It's stricter on console. It's very annoying. You are a masher, and I have a character that just sucks, so I need to stop that. It doesn't matter even if I stomp you now, it's whatever, because of how the rank tower works. Just 5 S round start, I guess. I hate that I'm not getting my like really cool confirms. I was gonna go for super there too. If this isn't DP, thank you. Actually, it would have still traded, but I don't know if I would get a confirm again. But whatever. Game sucks. The rank system sucks. Oh boy. I literally have no one to play with in this rank. Everyone is like literally gone.
Are you ready?
Oh, I hate this. I hope they realize that I literally have no one else to play.
Mankind. Duel 1.
Let's rock.
So they'll just match round start. Okay. The pushback is alright. It's so bad. I can't do that. You gotta remember.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Good chicken block on that. I'm gonna have to Roman cancel that. How'd I knew a swoop was coming? But I didn't believe in it.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Just throw because. I really don't like how I'm not getting my 5K anymore. I didn't get the optimal version, but that's okay.
Slap.
This was supposed to be a short stream. I talked in yaps for hours.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
You can't do that. You need to stop that. I shouldn't have backdashed. That ended up getting caught there.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock. Perfect. Angie wins.
Jesus. My headset somehow counted as a controller. I don't know what happened there. But whatever, bro. And they left. It is what it is, I guess. PS4 version's being really stupid. Oh, man. Looks like I'm fighting an Eno.
Are you ready?
Another floor 7 player? Okay. Oh, they won't play me.
Are you ready?
What's with these bad connections now? I'm in West Coast. What the heck is the problem here?
Are you ready?
Drivers just sucks on console. Oh, this is so annoying. Really trying to actively play the stupid game. I'm not getting it.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
That's my fault. The drop, unfortunate. I'm not getting hit by that. What are you doing? Oh my god. Bro. Why? Oh my. Are being broadcast. What is wrong with this? Bro. Oh my god. Is it because of my controller? Is that the problem? Because for some reason it takes control over something it doesn't need to do. What the heck is happening? And it says no microphone in use. Oh my god. I don't know. I'm using a whack controller anyway, but whatever. This is supposed to be a short stream, not a long one. I got booted out, so whatever. I think that says enough. I hate this game.
Guilty Gear. Strive.
I don't know. But it is what it is. Screw the game and everything else in between. I'm gonna just focus on downloading the Steam version so I don't have to run into these problems again. But I could at least stream on PS4 again. Just need a better freaking controller, I guess, because it's reading my headset as a controller. I don't know what the heck's happening. Anyway, I'm glad my friends here showed up so I could talk to them about this dumb game. Alright, I'm just gonna end the stream now. There's no point. Yeah.